Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the lightweight bout between Mohammad Yahya versus Trevor Peek. And how I feel about this one right here, low confidence Mohammad Yahya to beat Trevor Peek. And I see a lot of stuff I don't like from either guy. I feel like Trevor Peek just seemed like he refused to get better, but he wins. Like he just goes out there, throws the absolute worst technique, but he's been winning. I mean, he come off with a loss, but it's not like he had such a terrible performance. And Chepe Mariscal is like an underrated fighter, so he did pretty well against him. But yeah. Then on Mohamed Yahya's side, he's coming in. I feel like he has the better technique. I do see a tendency of him to get dropped, so kind of like, should you pick Trevor Peek? Probably, but I don't know. I think it's the region they fighting in. It probably will help Mohamed Yahya a bit. I think him being what they said the first fighter from the Emirates to be over here, well, a lot of time could be a bad or a good thing for you. Like you're the first person here, clearly your region ain't that good because you're the first one of your region to get into the UFC. But yeah, I'm gonna take a swing here. Low confidence. He is a dog, so hey, can't feel too bad about that, I guess. But and I see him have a tendency to drop, but I think a lot of times he gets back up, so he does have a dog in him. And I think at this spot he's gonna come up and he's gonna show up. And it's not like there's really nothing to unexpect from Trevor Peek. You just gotta be prepared for a guy that's gonna come at you, pressuring and swinging. And I think in each of his fights, he's given up exactly four takedowns. I'm not saying that's necessarily going to be Mohamed Yahya's path to victory completely, but I think he can exploit it, and I think he can weather some of that storm of Trevor Peek and then start landing his own counters on Trevor Peek and actually surprise Trevor Peek with his power. Really cause Trevor Peek's big jaw to stumble a bit at times in this fight. But I think this will be a wild, sloppy affair. That's the type of fight that Trevor Peek puts people in until he fights somebody much more technical, which I don't think Mohamed Yahya is. But if Trevor Peek gets in there with a more technical guy, he's gonna look very embarrassed, look very lost, and get picked apart and tooled very easily. But at this level, Trevor Peek can get by looking sloppy or at least hold his own looking sloppy. But at higher levels, if he ever gets there, which I doubt he will, he'll get decimated. But here, I think it'll be a sloppy fight. Because Trevor Peek's gonna make it that. But I think Mohamed Yahya is gonna surprise some folk, and I think he's gonna win some fans and have a crazy back and forth fight that probably could go either way, but I think he's gonna come up stronger later. And he definitely have his moments in this fight even early, but I think he's gonna be the rally and probably score some takedowns and win a decision over Trevor Peek. Probably tax some submissions as well. Keep Trevor Peek busy in there, and maximize that control time. And then on feet, be a little bit more technical, a little bit sharp, and be the counter Trevor Peek at points, but don't be overwhelmed by the pressure and chaos of Trevor Peek and be able to beat him in a decision victory. So in this one, I have Mohamed Yahya via decision.